How's it, chums? Looking today at the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Warzone patch notes, an update to 1.21, and with it comes a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that's been written about, and a lot of stuff that isn't being written about. We're seeing huge update file sizes again, 20 gigs plus. The playlist update for Modern Warfare includes Realism Mosh Pit with night mode, Reinfected Ground War, Core Ground War, Blueprint Gunfight, Isle 9 Face Off, Hard Hat 24/7. So the Isle 9 Face Off, Isle 9 is actually a gunfight map, but the Face Off Mosh Pit is introducing a bunch of different game modes into the very, very small map. So we're looking probably at the replacement for shipment now. Warzone update is BR solos, BR trios, BR quads, blood money quads, and the introduction of the armor box, available via loot on the ground or purchase at a buy station. You resupply the entire team's armor with that. Most wanted contracts are back. Nothing has been removed. We also have the other 3 contracts, they're back. There's a loot update. A lot of new weapons have been added to the blueprints that you can find in the game. SKS Legendary, AX50 Epic, Kilo 141 Legendary, FAL Epic, MP7 Legendary, AUG Epic. And then Gulag loadouts have received an update. You can now randomly get ARs and SMGs that will pop up in Gulag along with the normal pistol shotgun setup that we have. So weapon updates for the Renetti. We see a reduced max ammo reserve. MK3 burst mod has got a hipfire spread increase. MK3 burst mod has had a small decrease to damage, and there's a reduced damage when Akimbo and the MK3 burst mod are both equipped, so a double buff in that situation. The VLK Rogue sees an increased rate of fire, an increased close damage range for the 12 gauge attachment, and increased damage range for the 6-inch revolt barrel as well. Perhaps the biggest and most unexpected buff of this week is the Holger 26, an increased move speed, an improved ADS time, slight recoil reduction, and then buffs to the F-TAC Spitfire barrel, the XRK Ultra Light barrel, the 30-round magazine, the no stock attachment, and the stippled grip tape. Buffs to all these attachments improve the ADS time, reduce the hipfire spread, and give you faster movement with the gun. Hopefully, this translates to a better weapon to be used in Warzone, because that's where it seems to be the most abundant. Not necessarily an LMG that I would choose to play with in multiplayer, given that the Bruin exists and is such a solid weapon. In Warzone, we're seeing a fix for the bug where a player could become immune to the gas if they were brought back in the final circle. There's a fix for a rare bug that left a player in the gulag until the end of the match. PC, there was an issue where the gas mask overlay would remain on the screen after leaving the gas and entering a vehicle. They removed the option to squad fill while in BR solos. Fix for voice chat sometimes cutting out. Reduced the RPG kill radius for players with full armor. Final circle now moves in BR. The most wanted contract has had the time reduced from 5 minutes to 3 minutes, and they've replaced the shield turret with the armor box at the buy stations. The shield turret is still in loot that can be picked up though. Spec Hops has seen some upgrades and some new modes. When players are respawned via the plane, their weapons will now start with at least 1 full magazine each, to fix getting into situations where you could respawn without any ammo. Operation Headhunter has got a fix for players keeping the gunship munition if the team wipes during the tank assault section. Operation Brimstone has a fix for the extraction crate appearing to be already open if the team is wiped and restarted earlier in the match. In survival, we're seeing Atlas Superstore has been added. Teammates respawned via the respawn flare will now come back with full armor to help them survive the dangerous respawns better. Disallow the usage of the respawn flare if no teammates are currently in last standing or spectating, and displaying why. There's a fix for missing dialogue store icons and sounds during the buy phase. There's a fix for missing message display for players attempting to use the minigun at the weapon store, and there's a fix for the ammo store not filling your magazine and only your stock and fixing its missing sounds. Made the assorted store's cache front easier to read on dark screens, and players now get $10 per hit on enemy helicopters. The most interesting thing about this update is possibly the last line. Number station redacted is protocol yellow. Activate redacted system. Redacted is inbound. Awaiting correct authorization. Now I know that a lot of people are speculating that these redactions all speak to us getting a nuke for Warzone, and that's why we have bunkers. If I'm being honest with you, I've heard a lot of stuff on those maps. I've heard the predator sound, and I've heard the werewolves howling. I'm not sure that a nuke is the end game here. This video by FaZe Dirty shows him getting into one of the bunkers. Apparently there's red cards that are available on the map that I've never seen before. So yeah, apparently we're seeing the next phase of Warzone, and that's what everybody has been waiting for, so here we are. While we're on the topic of new items being added to the game, it looks like we finally have our first look at Mastery calling cards and Mastery emblems. These have been found through COD Tracker, which we're assuming just updates as assets are available in the game. Animated emblems for Obsidian, for Gold, and for Damascus, and then a calling card for Obsidian, Gold, and Damascus as well for each gun. So what we're seeing is possibly headshot missions to get these done, or if you've unlocked Damascus, you'll get all of these already. It's not clear because we obviously don't have the information yet. We're finally getting a look at these, and this is what they look like. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Leave me any comments that you might have. Tell me what I missed out. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Have a good one. Stay frosty.